20th century, well, Disney now, I guess, right? I guess it wouldn't be Fox anymore. Ooh. Hey everybody, checking in here from the library because I just finished watching a movie that I really enjoyed, Alita Battle Angel. And before I get into my thoughts, big thank you to Joe, not Crazy Joe, Viewer Joe, for actually hooking me up with a copy of this because he was a big fan, said, you've got to see this movie, it's so good, you're going to love it, and I did. So, Joe, thank you very much. I was torn between, am I going to watch the 3D version or will I watch the 4K version? And I just decided to watch the 4K version. I was kind of tired, and I mean, I'm not tired enough that I couldn't watch a kind of long movie, but tired enough that I was like, if I start watching this with 3D, my eyes are going to go crazy. So I'm just going to go with 4K. And this, this movie was really, really enjoyable. I loved the CGI mixed with the live action. It was done really well. We're still not at the point that I think that you can't tell the difference between CGI and live action, of course, but it is to the point now where after watching the movie, you're into the movie for like a half hour, so your mind stops to think, okay, that's CGI, that's live action. You just kind of blend the two together. Of course, you can tell the difference. It's pretty obvious, but it has gotten to the point now where your brain just kind of stops thinking about it and kind of shuts off and goes, all right, you're just watching a movie. You're not really thinking CGI, live action. You're just thinking it's all together. They do a fantastic job with that. I will say the movie, as far as, it's nothing I haven't necessarily kind of seen before. I mean, when I say that, I've gotta stress. People always say, "What do you mean you've seen Alita Battle Angel before?" I've never seen a movie where like this, and this happens. It's like, well, no, I haven't seen this exact movie to a T. It's not a remake, but I have seen movies similar where there's it's in a future world, and there's the group of people who are kind of more the more well-off, hoity-toity sort of upper class, and there's the lower class living in the slums. There's the two classes, and there's a bit of a rise up and whatnot. I've seen movies like that before. I mean, we all have. It's nothing really new to sci-fi futuristic movies where there's different classes of people and they're not really getting along, and one has to kind of rise up and start something and go against the big powerful better off class, if you will. Again, sort of a storyline I've seen numerous times before in other movies, but for what it is, it's really enjoyable. One of the best things about this movie is the action scenes. Alita here is awesome. She, I don't want to give too much away, but she is trained for some fighting, and we do get a lot of fighting in this, which is great, and she is fantastic in it. First time we see her fight, it's pretty amazing, and then from there on out, she's just awesome. I love the scene where she's in the bar and goes after the bounty hunters, basically challenges them all, and kicks some butt there. It's really, really fun. I love this. There's a love story sort of going on as well, which was fine. Nothing wrong with that. So I loved it. I loved all the characters. I loved all the acting. I loved the story. It was really, really enjoyable. Like I said, I've seen probably 50 movies that kind of have an idea of the classes and whatnot. Set in the future where some people are very much better off than other people, and there has to be a bit of a rebellion, if you will. I've seen movies like that before, of course. We all have, but regardless, it's still a really fun movie because of the characters and the way it goes. So yeah, maybe over a broad view of the movie, it's something I've seen before, but when you look at the specifics, it's very interesting and makes for a very, very fun, interesting movie that's its own thing. So I loved it. Of course, they do leave this movie open for a for a sequel, and I'm hoping we get one. We better get one, because after watching this and loving this, I was like, all right, well, I want to see where the movie goes now. Even if they go, okay, we're just going to do one more movie, just to answer it all up. I guess I could see them kind of doing that. I suppose. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe like 2 more movies to wrap things up, make it a trilogy. That'd be kind of cool. But regardless, at least one more movie to get some closure would be fantastic. So not too much bad to say about the movie. There is I can't remember what it is. Oh gosh, does it say on the back what the, if I can get the slip cover off, stupid slips. Motorball. I kept on saying Murderball. I'm like, that's not the name of it. Motorball. It's a interesting like sport they play. Only kind of cheesy thing about the movie is sort of the sport, because it's being narrated the whole time. And if you've ever seen the pod racing scene of Episode 1, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, by the way, fantastic movie. I don't care what people say. I love the prequels, especially Phantom Menace. I'd say Phantom Menace. Well, I'd say it's Episode 3, Episode 1, Episode 2 in the order of the prequels. Anyway, we're not talking about the Star Wars prequels. We're talking about Alita Battle Angel. If you've seen the pod racing scene, and they're narrating the whole time, the narration is a little cheesy, because it's the commentator for the sport. They do the same thing in this. There is a sports commentator commentating on or commenting on what's happening, and it's a little cheesy. I was like, all right, this is. I don't know if we needed the narration and the comments and the commentator. I don't know if we needed all of that. It did feel a little weird, but other than that, I kind of liked everything else. That's the only part that I was kind of like, that's sort of weird. Otherwise, I loved it. I don't really have much more. I don't have anything really negative to say about the movie. I mean, it's great sci-fi futuristic film. I would definitely recommend it. I love this one. So Joe, again, thank you so much for hooking me up with a copy of this. I loved it. You'll be happy to know I really enjoyed this movie, just like you did. It was really, really, really good, very enjoyable. And man, do I hope we get a sequel, because I want to see where this story continues. I want to see Alita kick some more butt. There's a lot that was left open, a lot more story to go on. I really want to see where this one goes. It was just, again, fantastic. I loved everything about this movie for the most part. It was a great watch. I can see myself watching this one again. It is long though, if I'm not mistaken. How long was this movie? Stupid slips. It was. I don't see it. Was there really no runtime on here? Why does it not tell me how long this movie is? Gosh, it's got to say somewhere, right? They always tell you how long a movie. I don't know how long this movie was. I really, really don't. That's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah. Wow, it tells you everything about this movie but the runtime. There we go. 122 minutes. Not super long, but it just kind of felt long. But it went by quick. Even though the movie it had a little bit of a longer runtime, as I'm watching, I knew it was kind of long. I didn't care. I wanted the story to continue. It could have been a 5-hour movie. As long as it, kept going the way it was going, I was like, all right, I'm in. I want to see where the story's going. It's a lot of fun. So, unlike other movies, I've watched recently, like Us, that were way too long and not all that enjoyable. This one was long and fun. I like this movie. So yes, Alita Battle Angel. I would highly recommend checking this movie out. It is great. Again, fun futuristic movie. Awesome CGI mixed with live action. They do a fantastic job with that. To the point where, like I said, you do kind of stop. Thinking about it as the movie goes on. You're not even paying attention to what CGI, what's live action. All just kind of blends together beautifully. Fantastic story, really fun. Again, please, 20th century, well, Disney now, I guess, right? I guess it wouldn't be Fox anymore. Ooh. Please, Disney, if you're watching, we need a sequel. We need a continuation of this movie. I want to see where this character's going. I want to see where the story's going. I want a continuation. Like I said, even if it's just one more film, if you feel you can wrap it up in one more film, do it. Again, I wouldn't mind a trilogy. I would love to see two more great movies just like this one come out. That'd be great. But even if you just wrap it up in one more movie, let's get some closure. Let's get the rest of the story. I want to see where things are going. If you guys have heard anything about a sequel coming out, leave a comment down below. I didn't didn't do my research. I have no idea, but I haven't heard anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've already announced a sequel. I don't know. Leave the comments down below. Clue me in if you know anything. So again, Alita Battle Angel. Watch it. Enjoy it. It's fantastic. Highly recommend this one. And again, Joe, thank you so much. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And also check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Retro Store. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh yeah, and if you're like me and you're a big fan of Jennifer Connelly, you're gonna want to see this.